Hi, my name's Joel Enoch. I am a sport nutritionist for CLIF Bar, who are official partners to the Great Swim Series. If we're taking part in endurance sport, we want to make sure that we have a good quality, nutritious diet. And that means understanding the nutrients that we have in our food. And there are three main ones: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. But how do we recognize what foods are going to give us each of those? Well, carbohydrates are important to us because they help fuel exercise. And we can get carbohydrates from any foods in, I think, three categories. One, foods that grow. So any foods that grow from the ground, like grains, vegetables, fruits, will all predominantly give us carbohydrates. Also, foods that come from foods that grow, so things like breads or cereals or pasta, will predominantly give us carbohydrate to help fuel exercise. And the last category would be foods with a lot of sugar added. Sugar obviously comes from sugar cane, which grows from the ground and will give us energy. When we think about protein, most of us will know that animal-derived foods are good sources of protein, but so are many plant-based sources, particularly grains like quinoa or buckwheat, but also beans and pulses like soy protein is a great source of good quality protein that doesn't come with some of the negative side effects of some animal-derived proteins. Lastly, fats in the diet get a bad press, but they're actually really important for giving us the energy that we use day to day, but also transporting vitamins and minerals around the body and keeping us healthy. We need to recognize the three types of fat that there are. So the first kind, saturated fat, is solid at room temperature. It's in things like butter or cheese. When you heat it, it melts, but then when it cools down again, it becomes more solid, and we want to limit the amount of those in our diet. The other types, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated, are liquid at room temperature. They're in a lot of the oils that we might use to cook. And we want to make sure we have a good amount of those in our daily diet to make sure that we stay healthy.